Hi, boys and girls. I'm going over the homework now. This is practice homework page 583. It is lesson 10.4. Remember, I assigned this homework on Monday, and I said I'd give you a couple days to go over it and do it on your own. So now I'm going to go over the answers. I did quite a bit of them with you, so there's only a few that I have to go over with you, okay? So please go back to your packet and look for practice homework lesson 10.4. We're going to do pages 583 and 584. All right, find the starting time. For number one, that one was done for you and I went over it. The answer, if the ending time is 4:29 p.m. and the elapsed time is 55 minutes, your answer is 3:34 p.m. Number two, I did with you. I'll zoom in real quick. It says the ending time was 10:08. The elapsed time was 30 minutes. Ms. Harlan counted back 30 minutes because I had the ending time. I had to find the starting time. We did this together. The starting time is 9:38 a.m. Now, number three, we did not do. I started it for you and I asked you to do it on your own. So we're going to go over it now. It says the starting time is at 2:15 a.m. And the elapsed time is 45 minutes. So we have the starting time, so we put that at the beginning of the number line. Now I'm going to count forward 45 minutes. So I'm going to start with, let's say 20 minutes. If I add 20 minutes to 2:15, I have to add the 15 minutes and the 20 minutes together. I'm going to be at 2:35. Now I'm going to add another 20 minutes because I think I can add that in my head. I'm at 2:35 and I'm going to add 20 minutes to 2:35. I'm going to be at 2:55. And then all I have to do is add another 5 minutes. 2:55 added to 5 more minutes would take me to 3 o'clock. So your answer should be 3 o'clock a.m. How did I get that? I added 20, 20, and 5, which takes me to the 45 minutes of elapsed time. I jumped that on this number line, and I got to 3 o'clock. All right, so you could have done that for your homework when I assigned it to you on Monday. You should be checking this over now to see if your answers are correct. Number 4, I did with you on Monday. I said the starting time was 6:57 p.m. The elapsed time was 47 minutes. And this time we had to count forward clockwise all the way around this clock to find what time it ended. So the activity started at 6:57 p.m. The elapsed time was 47 minutes. If we count forward, we are at 7:44 a.m. And that was the answer that we did together on Monday. Okay, number 5 I did with you also. Quickly, Jenny spent 35 minutes doing research. She finished at 7:10. At what time did Jenny start? Again, we know the ending time. We counted back 35 minutes and we got 6:35 p.m. Number 6 I did with you on Monday, going over it quickly. Clark left school at 7:43 a.m. He got to school 36 minutes later. At what time did Clark get to school? Again, he left for school, which means that's the starting time. We add 36 minutes on. So what time did he get to school? 8:19 a.m. Number 7, I always do that one with you. It's the writing part of your homework, and I made up a problem because it said, describe a situation in your life when you need to know how to find the starting time. So I made it up. I said you could use my name or your name. Sonia spent 25 minutes doing her homework. I know it's hard to see all of this. She finished at 5:10 p.m. What time did she start? So I made my number line. I spent 25 minutes doing homework. I know I finished at 5:10. So My number line ends at 5:10. I have to count back 25 minutes to find the starting time. Take 10 away, take 10 away, take 5 away. There's your 25 minutes. I started at 4:45. We did that on Monday. Moving along, I did not do number 1 on the back. Now we're on page 584 of the back of the 10.4 homework. Cody and his friends started playing a game at 6:30 p.m. It took them 37 minutes to finish the game. At what time did they finish? So I had you underline and circle this on Monday, but I did not do the number line to help you. So now I'm going to do it to see if you came up with the correct answer. We have to write 6:30 first because that is what time they started playing the game, and they played for 37 minutes. So I have to make jumps that equal 37 minutes. So I'm going to do this quickly, and I'm going to add a whole 30 minutes or half hour to 6:30, and I'm now at 7 o'clock. Then I'm just going to add those 7 minutes on, and now I'm going to be at 7:07 p.m. There's my answer. How did I get 7:07? I took 30 and I jumped, and then I took another 7 and I jumped. Where did I get 30 and 7? From the 37 minutes it took to finish the game. Your answer should be 7:07. Number 2, I did with you on Monday. Delilah worked for 45 minutes on her oil painting. She took a break at 10:35 a.m. At what time did Delilah, start working on the painting? Ms. Harling used 45 minutes total, and I did intervals of 10, and then I ended with 5 to equal 45. All right, we know she ended, at 10:35. What time did she start? 9:50. We went over this on Monday. Now I'm going to number 3. I did not do this one, so you can check to see if you did it right. Sierra has 30 collector pens. She wants to put an equal number of pins in each of the 5 boxes. How many pins should she put in each box? Again, each is a very important word. It's there twice. Okay, so we know with each we either have to multiply or divide. So how many pins will go in each box? We already have the total, but we have to break that total apart. Are we going to multiply or divide? We're going to divide. So 30 pins divided by 5 boxes. How many will go in each box? 6, because if we look at it backwards, 6 times 5 is 30. Number 4, at what time is shown on the clock? We've been going over this for a while now. You know that the shorthand tells the minutes and the the shorthand tells the hour and the longhand tells the minutes. The shorthand is between the 2 and the 3 o'clock hour, but it's not quite 3 o'clock, so we know it's still in the 2 o'clock hour. And then the longhand tells the minutes. If we count by 5s, we know how many minutes have passed now that the longhand is on the 5. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Our answer is 2:25. Number 5, I did not do with you, so now I'm going to go over it. Ricardo has 32 books to put on 4 shelves. He puts the same number of books on each shelf. How many books does Ricardo put on each? How many books does he have? 32 books, and he wants to put them on 4 shelves, and he wants to put the same number of books on each shelf. Question, how many books does he put on each shelf? Again, you see the word each in there a few times. Are we going to multiply or divide? Those are the 2 operations we have talked about that we would use when we see the word each. Which one makes sense? If you said divide, you are correct. 32 divided by 4. 32 books will be divided onto 4 shelves. I want the same number on each shelf, and that would be 8. So 8 books will go on each shelf equally. Number 6, I did with you on Monday. Jones started playing a computer game at 5:35. He finished the game at 5:52. How long did John play? We use the strategy of just subtracting. The hours are the same, so we only subtracted the minutes, and we came up with 17 minutes. Okay, my friends, that is the end of lesson 10.4 homework. I already posted on YouTube lesson 10.5, today's 2 pages that I went over with you. So now I've gone over the homework from 10.4. There will be no more videos today. I try to do 2 a day. So I will continue working with you tomorrow. I hope that you checked your homework. I hope that you tried to do some of this on your own and you're just checking now to see if your answers were correct. You probably got another robocall today because I got one too about the different drop-offs. So again, please do not throw away these packets. If you've been working with me and you've been filling in the packets for Go Math, you have an opportunity to hand those packets in at the different locations that they gave you on the robocall. Have a great sunny Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.